I'm the Assistant Minister for Children and Social Protection at the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. My name is Mamina Ka. A lot of you have been wondering and asking what has been the Ministry of Gender role, in this whole, forced abortion, saga, and the ministry has been quiet for some time. My minister is out of town. My deputy should have been here, but she has a meeting that's going on right now, and the ministry will still issue an official statement. But basically, early April, it started around April 1st, we received a call from an unknown gentleman. He said he's a friend to Miss Augustina Pregnancy, and he said she had confided in him, and she told him that she was going through mental stress and torture and harassment, that there was a gentleman called Ali has been harassing her to abort the pregnancy that she so dearly wanted to keep. Why? Because she's in her church. She believes that it's wrong to abort pregnancy, and she didn't want to do it. Secondly, she feared that maybe aborting this pregnancy would have resulted maybe to death also. She just didn't know what would happen. Was afraid. When this guy called us, the guy said, as I speak right now, Augustina had even left home, and she's in Harley's with one of her friends. And I was like, why? She said she's afraid. So we honored the call. He gave us some of the family members' number, the older sister. When I talked to her, she said, yes, it is true, and we need the ministry's intervention. So we contacted her. We took Augustina grave from where she was, and we placed her in a safe space. But when she came, she said the same thing, that she was threatening that if she doesn't abort the pregnancy, that this gentleman called Ali would deny the pregnancy. And she said she had proof, some recordings that she played. So as she explained, we thought there's need that we involve the Justice Ministry. So she came to the police station and she officially complained that she had been harassed, to abort a pregnancy. And based on the numerous calls she was receiving, she felt that she needed to go into hiding. She was afraid. So she reported in the Ministry of Gender place her, and we've been providing psychosocial counseling for her and support for her ever since. At this time, I want to use this medium and opportunity to say a very big thank you to everyone who was supporting Augustina on the social media, because she was actually going through this trauma, and the counselor kept counseling her. But one thing we did not do was to hide from her what was being said about her on the social media, because we do not want, after all the counseling, she comes back and then open her page or start to go on the social media, and then she starts to see all those things that are being said. But I can say that a lot of people have come to support her. I want to extend our thanks and appreciation to those people. And then also, we want to urge the public, Augustina should be going back to school. She has to start her prenatal treatment. We are urging the public to please treat her with the same level of respect, respect for privacy, and we all continue to support her. It's not easy to carry pregnancy for every mother. Any other mother will understand, needs to talk about the first pregnancy. Then you have to see your name in the media and everywhere. It's not easy, it's tough, and we expect some support from the public and everyone else. I have with me the mother and the sister. Maybe the say, much about.
So, Madam Minister, are you telling us that despite Mo Ali account, you people are still pushing the case at the police station?
No, in fact, we are here with the parents because the parents called us yesterday informing us that Mo Ali had visited them along with some other, people to apologize to them for, coercing their daughter to abort pregnancy. He said he had learned his lessons. In fact, he's not going to coerce her anymore, and that he's going to take full responsibility of the pregnancy and the child. So they have come to the police station today because she was in our care, and since she is an adult, the police requested that she be here herself to be able to withdraw her case because there was a formal complaint. So we came along with her so that she can, officially withdraw her case because she had complained that Mo Ali had threatened that he will not support the pregnancy or he will deny it if she keeps the pregnancy. And also she felt afraid, being that, this name is a big name and he's giving her instruction and calling her and coercing her. She felt maybe her life would have been at risk, so she had to go into hiding, and we took her with them providing support for her else. And so that's the basis for which we are here today.
So your presence here today is to withdraw the complaint?
My presence here is to make her available because the parent had entrusted her with us. She has been in our care. And so she needed to be, her living body needed to be here since she is an adult to withdraw her complaint. And so that's the reason for which I am here. But the mother is here and the sister is also here.
I tell the Ministry of Gender, thank you also. My name is Ruth Bello-Gray, commonly known as Sabuma in West Point.
So how you feel like coming to the Jordan case right now?
I feel fine. I feel fine.
Do you think you guys are going to get this matter at home or where?
Were you people opponents to withdraw the matter from the police?
Please talk louder. You're forced to.
I was not forced.
So how was it like for you when you first heard the news about your daughter being?
When I heard the news about my daughter, I feel bad because that's not the child I have born. We were discussing it before. People say all type of things about my daughter. She is not that child.
So you went to accept your daughter before?
She is a good child.
You went to accept your daughter before?
Yes, I wanted to accept her before.
What's about Mo? What do you have to say for this?
I'm not gonna
Now, marriage.
Why you went to the Malaysian?
Not a thing to come. This is not my family. My name is Bello. I was born in Ghana. At the age of 14 years, my mother brought me in Liberia. 1978 to 20. I lived my whole life in West Point. And I born all my children in West Point. 6 living children are born in West Point. Anybody that know me from West Point, outside West Point, they can testify to where I'm going to say. My mother trained me, and the way my mother trained me, that's how I train my children. Of course, West Point, I get no good name outside West Point children, they sport West Point children, they take the job, but I took good thing from West Point. I born my children in West Point. My children were in West Point with me. I sent them to school. My children graduated from school. My children come up fine in West Point. My children are rude children. Augustina Gray is not a rude child. Augustina Gray is not a street child. Augustina Gray from house, she entered from school, she entered inside, she will be in a room. They call her room baby in West Point. Who passed around, my children not passed around, my children living street level. My children were very small when their father passed away. My husband, when they late, my husband need A12 grade. He was a former CID commander at West Point Police Station Zone 2. 2002, my husband passed away and left me with the children. I've been struggling with my children, selling coal and wood for my children to survive. When I start struggling with the children, I have no motorbike, no cell phone, I can walk in the bush. From the quota where the car will put me down, will take 3 hours descent, 4 hours descent to go in the bush to go look for business. To come back without still working outside because I left my children home, no communication. So I forced to come to be with my children. And God was on my side. I kept my children through. I never made my children to feel bad. I played 2 roles in my children's life. I play mother role, I play father role. So my children never feel that. They feel that they get father. Because I stood behind them as mother, as father. And Augustina Gray was 1 year, 8 months when my husband passed away. I brought my children up. I support my children in school. I feed my children. I surprise their needs. Poor woman like me. When they think happy, people get on Facebook saying all type of things. I'm my daughter that prostitute and using my daughter to go look for money. I know how to make $5 with $10. I'm not a street woman. Anybody from Westman, when they hear my voice, they can testify to it that what that woman is saying, she's not lying. I struggle with my children up to now. I still struggle with my children, even down to my grandchildren. I didn't want sending them to school. The woman that came on and said that she didn't want supporting my daughter in school, asking that today Augustina great girl family, Augustina great girl people. I read my daughter lived with me. And her big sister that now asked me to support her in school. Until my daughter entering UMU. Nobody fought that like this, nobody helped me. So her lies that she carried and writing on Facebook, lying to the world that she was paying my daughter's school fee. It's not true.
Who is this person?
Now, Madam Gray, another issue now is Mo Ali is quote unquote a married man. Now Augustina is having a child, and there is another challenge for you on taking on another child to your previous existing child.
What is that? Whatsoever situation I find myself in, God is there. What we find my battle.
My Augustina is how many years now?
We want to say thank you for the years. Thank you, woman. Thank you for the honesty, the strength, and the trauma. Thank you very much.
I'm Christina Diamond Gray, the elder sister to Augustina Gray. First of all, I want to be very much grateful to Almighty for this hour. He has been our source of strength since this whole segment started. He has been carrying us through. And my second appreciation also goes to the Ministry of Gender, who has been our backup all through this struggle. They have been there encouraging us. They have been there standing behind us. They have been giving all the necessary advice. They have been giving all their support. They have been there counseling us in the process. So that I want to be grateful for them. The child in question, Augustina Gray, is of age child. Everyone that is here who are educated will know who is of age child. This girl is an excellent child. She graduated from school at the age of 17. She received 3 times promotion in her high school days. Augustina attended school in Ghana, and she was a class president. There is no school my sister attended in this country and out of this country that she did not leave or left her mark. She's not a street child. She was her only mistake in life is to run away for in-law. That's her only mistake. She has been that child and still that child that we can boast of. She is a good girl, well brought up. She is very, very good, a good minor child. She listens to advice. She is the kind of a child that you can depend on. She is a good child, a very respectful child for that matter. She's not a loose girl. Anyone who will say Augustina is a loose child, then I don't think they do the analysis well. They don't do the analysis well because looking at Augustina's age, she's a sophomore student at the UMU. If not because of coronavirus, Augustina should have been a junior student now. At her age 20, if she was a street child, I don't think the time she gets to put in her education, she will have that same time to go in prostitute. So I want to tell the public out there, Augustina is like any other child out there that do make mistakes. We have accepted her in her mistake. We are moving forward and we are begging the public out there to also do the same.
Do you think she will have the face to go back on social media?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.